Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So una know say I tell una say I go to keep una updated on this Osinachi Nwachukwu matter, and yes there's an update on the children, the well-being of the children, as the Women's Affairs Minister Pauline Tallen actually paid them a visit. And another one when really the important, Osinachi Nwachukwu pastor daughter, who is Deborah Eneche, has finally come out to give reasons about her father's knowledge of Osinachi's domestic violence and all that. She talks say her papa really no know about that domestic violence when we say they go on between Osinachi Nwachukwu and her husband Peter Nwachukwu. He said he wasn't aware about it. So guys, I'm going to be giving you full details of what she said, so make sure you stay to the end of this video so you don't miss out on any of these updates. So guys, before I go into details of what Pastor Paul Eneche's daughter had to say concerning late Mrs Osinachi, let's talk about what Pastor Paul Eneche himself had to say about this issue. He actually reacted to this news, and he's the founder of the Dunamis church in which late Mrs Osinachi Nwachukwu was attending, and she was really a strong member of that church. So reacting to this sad news, Pastor Paul Eneche posted a throwback video of him preaching against domestic violence in 2019. Said the man that slaps you in courtship can kill you in marriage. That was actually what he said in 2019, and he posted the video to back up this clip. That was him reacting to the news. I'll play the video footage so you guys can see it for yourself.
That man that slapped you in courtship can kill you in marriage. Quote me any day. Somebody, nothing before you can say, shut up your mouth. And you don't run for your life. Say it's love. I love him too much. Danger day, danger day.
So guys, you can actually see Pastor Paul Eneche wasn't in support of what Peter Nwachukwu was doing to his wife, and that is why his daughter Deborah Eneche has finally come out to clarify to the public of her dad's innocence in this matter. So the dad wasn't actually in support of what was going on. So guys, I'm going to be telling what Deborah Eneche had to say on this. So in a post shared on Facebook, Deborah noted that her father has always advocated against unhealthy marriage, adding that everything was done to ensure Osinachi was removed from her situation. She said, "My father has always been an advocate for removing oneself from a deeply unhealthy marriage." She said it is spread across the fabric of his ministry. The clear fact that he has always ensured the weak are protected. It's not different in this situation. Everything was done to ensure the departed was removed from her situation, and in lieu of that, she was cared for as much as possible. Bear in mind, there was no knowledge of the physical abuse. They say if such had come to light, we wouldn't be here. She says she promised to ensure that justice is served and the husband faces the full extent of the law. She also vowed to ensure that the children and the family of the late singer get protected. So guys, I'm also going to share an official bulletin she released with the church logo, which also has more details on this. So she posted, "I've been unable to sleep the past few days due to my fury at the untimely and avoidable exit of a generational voice. She inspired me to chase after God. I can't express how much shock I experienced on hearing. What's worse is that I didn't know the actual background facts of her life, as I don't indulge in gossip or poke into other people's life. That being said, I truly wish I had known her better. I wish I could have done more for her. I wish I had been aware of all the pain she experienced. I will do what I am able to do now I know the facts. It also came to my attention that many who knew her personally were not entirely privy to her situation. It's even disheartening to know from an account of her twin sister that wouldn't let her spiritual father be made aware of the gravity of the abuse she suffered. This therefore informs how I address things. There is so much to be said, yet so much discretion is needed. I am, however, not one who knows how to stay mute on issues that potentially affect me and those around me. I also have a fiscal responsibility to the young people who look up to me, as well as my role in both the body of Christ and society. That being said, in order not to be misconstrued, I'll keep my opinions brief. He said the disease was very isolated from loved ones. Much of what happened in the end could have been avoided if she hadn't been marooned from the ones who cared for her most. I believe she not only passed due to compendium of physical hurt and pain, say she died of a broken heart. I'll personally do my best to ensure that the offending party in the equation is punished to the fullest extent of the law. He will not go scot-free. There will be many measures taken to also protect the children and her family as well. She said many are quick to jump to conclusions on things they know nothing about. The collective approximate shock we feel is not compared to that of the pain of people who have been so heavily involved in both parties, financially, spiritually, and even legally, in trying to extricate someone from a truly nightmarish situation that could only be absolved by the parties involved. My father has always been an advocate for removing oneself from a deeply unhealthy marriage. It is spread across the fabric of his ministry, the clear fact that he has always ensured the weak are protected. It is not different in this situation. Everything was done to ensure the departed was removed from her situation, and in light of that, she was cared for as much as possible. Bear in mind that there was no knowledge of the physical abuse. If such had come to light, we wouldn't be here. So for the final part of this letter, it says, we as the body of Christ fail each other and our Abba when we fixate on tearing each other down, instead of being a help and support to one another and an example for the world. Situations like this can arise when one is too afraid to be an outcast and consequently stay put to save face when drastic and unfortunate results arise. However, we are the same ones to blame the victim for being indecisive or slow to act. The woman was a paragon of strength. Please don't be a bystander. Actively defend the helpless. Toxic relationships are difficult to come out of on one's own. Our legal system may have failed us, but the community doesn't. We are our own support. In real life, when many come across domestic violence, we are quick to speak about it doesn't concern us, blame the victim, or try reconciliation. These are not only destructive remedies, but may be some of the reasons people going through such never speak up. This being said, there's only so much that can be done for one. Much was apparently done, but little could be achieved without innate action. Please seek out help if you need to. Don't let the enemy win, please, and please speak up. All the things coming to light now were perfectly avoidable if it had been shared. Anyone currently in need of support, please do not be afraid to reach out. Here are some numbers you can contact if you are urgently in need of help. Dunamis helpline is +2340803144509. Women at Risk International Foundation helpline is +2348092100009. Say so much has been learned. I do hope God's healing balm rests on our hearts as we recover. Please guide your heart from the vices of the enemy to steal your faith. Wisdom is profitable to direct. Let's all lend a hand in assisting those around us who may be struggling but can't speak up. See something, say something. God bless you all. So basically what her church is trying to say is that they weren't informed of what was going on between Peter Nwachukwu and Osinachi Nwachukwu. That's basically the summary of everything I just read. So guys, what's your take on this? Please can leave your opinions in the comment section. So guys, moving on to the Women's Affairs Minister visiting late Mrs Osinachi Nwachukwu's children. I'm going to be giving you guys updates on that right now, so don't go anywhere, stay to the end of this video. So it says the Minister of Women Affairs, Pauline Tallen, has demanded justice for the late gospel singer Osinachi Nwachukwu. He said the Honorable Minister has, after a visit, been compelled to demand on behalf of Nigerian women and mothers for two things: justice for the late Ekwueme coroner, who was alleged to have passed away as a result of gender-based violence. perpetrated by the husband Peter Nwachukwu, as well as full protection for the children left behind by the late singer. The statement read, even though reports had it that the late singer was hospitalized for throat cancer before her demise, the social media claims would not just go away that she suffered domestic violence in the hands of her husband. You see, Dame Tallen, who asked for a private session with the children of the deceased, disclosed that her findings compelled her to make the demands for justice for her and protection for the children for the things they disclosed to her away from prying eyes. So, in conclusion, she said, presently the children of the deceased were being cared by a family friend, Mr. Sunday Achino, from the church where the late singer worshipped, which is the Dunamis Church. You see. So, Tallen, the Minister of Women Affairs, was accompanied on the condolence visit by a permanent secretary, Engineer Olufonso Adebi, member of civil society organizations, directors of Federal Ministry of Women Affairs, with protection from security details attached to Her Excellency's office. Said the minister's entourage did not meet the late singer's husband, who was disclosed to have been taken into protective custody by the police, but she embraced the children and encouraged them to speak to her and the permanent secretary after she demanded that her entourage should disengage and allow her to have a private session with the children. So guys, so that is an update too on the man's arrest, like Peter Nwachukwu Osinachi husband's arrest. So it seems like it's being protected by the police right now, because everybody they feel bust the head as he even be right now. So the police are trying to protect him till the final judgment is being passed on Peter Nwachukwu. And guys, I'll be keeping you updated on that as the story unfolds. So guys, this matter is really something that really touches me, and it's so sad seeing what's happened. I know these children, they are really going a lot right now, and I just hope they find the best person in which they can just live with and start life afresh. It won't be easy at all, but we just pray to God that things starts going well for them, especially their education. So guys, this is where I'm going to call it a day for this video. I'll say when I don't really get to know more details on what's happening, and guys, I'll keep updating you. So guys, bye for now. I'll see you another time in another video. Peace out.